The wisdom tooth in question was extracted during a routine dental procedure, long before any criminal activity occurred. Dental records are often used in forensic identification, similar to fingerprints or DNA, due to their unique characteristics. In this case, the tooth became evidence not through direct involvement, but through its documented history. Forensic dentistry, or odontology, compares dental records to remains or evidence to establish identity. The mechanism is comparable to other trace evidence. Something small and seemingly insignificant can become crucial. Unlike weapons or fingerprints found at a scene, this evidence existed independently, preserved in medical archives. Such patterns show how investigations can extend backward in time, linking past events to present crimes. The tooth's role underscores a broader forensic principle. Evidence is not always created at the moment of the crime. Forensic identification is a meticulous process, especially when dealing with unidentified remains. In the late 20th century, dental records became a more standardized and powerful form of evidence. This standardization meant dental records from routine procedures could be compared against post-mortem findings. Dental identification relies on the unique patterns of fillings, crowns, and bone structure in each person's mouth. Unlike fingerprints, which can degrade, dental structures often survive extreme conditions, providing a durable biological record. This case demonstrates how professional diligence in record-keeping turned a medical routine into a tool for justice. The process involves matching antemortem records, taken during life, with post-mortem records from remains. Such matches can provide definitive identification when other methods, like visual recognition, are impossible. The investigation faced a fundamental challenge: a body without an identity. Dental records offered the only viable path to identification, but this required matching features to existing files. This process is often described as searching for a needle in a haystack. The difficulty was compounded because investigators lacked a precise template of the needle they saw. They had to compare post-mortem dental features against countless pre-existing records. This method relies on the uniqueness of dental work and anatomical features, which are often recorded by dentists. Without a known name or region to narrow the search, the database query becomes exceptionally broad. The core task remained: to find the one record that definitively matched the victim's dental profile. The discovery of human remains in a state preventing visual identification presents a significant forensic challenge. In such cases, investigators must rely on alternative methods to establish identity when traditional visual recognition is impossible. The absence of immediate clues compounds the difficulty, requiring a systematic approach to evidence collection. This initial phase focuses on securing the scene and documenting everything before any items are moved. The condition of the remains often dictates the primary investigative pathways available to authorities. Each potential method, from forensic anthropology to toxicology, serves to reconstruct information the scene alone cannot provide. The process is meticulous, where even soil samples or insect activity can become critical chronological evidence. Ultimately, the goal is to transform an anonymous discovery into a confirmed identity, which is the foundation for any subsequent investigation. The forensic odontologist began by creating a detailed dental chart of the remains. This chart documented all existing dental work, including fillings and any unique procedures visible in the teeth. One significant observation was the absence of a wisdom tooth in the jaw. The socket where the wisdom tooth should have been showed clear signs of surgical extraction. This detail is crucial, as surgical extraction leaves distinct marks compared to a tooth lost naturally or through trauma. In forensic identification, such dental records can be as unique as fingerprints, providing a biological signature. The condition and specific work on teeth often survive long after other soft tissues have decomposed. This examination provided concrete, physical evidence about the individual's medical history. The breakthrough came from the unique pattern left in the jawbone during the wisdom tooth extraction. This pattern was distinct enough to be identified by forensic examiners as a specific dental technique. The examiner theorized the original dentist might have retained the extracted tooth, a documented practice in some dental offices. Retaining extracted teeth was sometimes done for patient records, especially in complex cases, or at the specific request of the patient. This practice, while not universal, created a potential physical link between a dental procedure and the evidence found by investigators. The theory shifted the investigation's focus toward dental records and the protocols of specific practitioners. This was a long shot, as it required the dentist to have kept a specific biological sample for years. Such long-term biological sample retention is uncommon in standard dental practice. Most dental offices follow strict protocols for disposing of biological materials after treatment. The investigators began canvassing dental practices in the area. This systematic approach involved visiting multiple offices to gather information. Dental records can sometimes contain crucial evidence that other medical records lack. The search focused on finding any preserved samples that might provide DNA evidence. This type of forensic dental investigation follows established procedural patterns. The investigation team methodically reviewed dental records from numerous practitioners in the region. They eventually presented their findings to one dentist whose documentation matched the unusual extraction details. This dentist confirmed they had retained the extracted wisdom tooth, a practice sometimes followed for complex cases. A direct comparison was made between the tooth in storage and the socket in the victim's jaw. The anatomical match was confirmed through detailed forensic odontology examination. This positive identification provided crucial evidence in the investigation. Dental records often serve as reliable identification methods due to their unique characteristics. The match established through this dental evidence was definitive and scientifically verifiable. The public record of this case focuses almost entirely on the identification breakthrough, leaving significant gaps in our understanding. Specific personal details about the victim and the ultimate resolution of the murder case itself remain largely unknown to the public. This creates a common misconception about forensic identification methods. Many believe dental records are primarily about X-rays, but that's an incomplete picture. Dental identification actually involves a comprehensive comparison of multiple records. This includes written treatment notes, charts detailing fillings and crowns, physical molds, and photographs alongside radiographic images. Each component provides unique identifiers that, when combined, create a definitive biological profile. The breakthrough in this case likely resulted from matching such a complete set of antemortem records to the remains. Yet, even with this identification, the full story behind the crime remains obscured. The limits of what we know highlight how forensic science can answer who, while the deeper human narrative of why often stays hidden. This case demonstrates how physical techniques used by a dentist can create a unique identifier. Even retained biological samples from dental work can serve as distinctive markers. It wasn't a generic medical record, but a specific, preserved piece of the body that enabled the match. This highlights a key limitation: the element of chance in forensic identification. The method succeeded only because a particular dentist followed a specific record-keeping practice. Such meticulous documentation is not universal across all dental practices. This creates variability in how effectively dental evidence can be used in investigations. The case underscores how individual professional habits can determine investigative outcomes. The case demonstrates how everyday administrative records create a silent, enduring paper trail. These documents serve dual purposes: routine administration and potential future evidence. From a forensic perspective, detailed professional records can be crucial for identification. This extends beyond dental records to include medical histories, employment files, and financial documents. For the public, a practical step is informing a trusted family member of your dentist's name. This simple action creates a biological trail reference point that authorities can access. Such records become particularly valuable when traditional identification methods are unavailable. The enduring nature of these records means they persist long after memories fade. In missing persons cases, dental records serve as a critical identification tool. This simple piece of information can drastically accelerate the identification process, providing closure much faster than other methods. Psychologically, this reveals how justice often relies not on dramatic breakthroughs, but on the quiet, meticulous work of experts. Dentists and forensic odontologists connect their everyday professional skills, like charting fillings and unique dental work, to the broader legal system. The lesson here isn't one of fear, but of understanding a systemic truth. It demonstrates how interconnected systems, healthcare, meticulous record-keeping, and law enforcement can work together to solve profound mysteries. This collaboration turns routine medical data into a powerful key for identification. It's a process built on precision and the silent dedication of specialists working behind the scenes.